Flavors from Africa. So delish. Hi and welcome back to my channel. Thanks for stopping by today. I want to show us how to make Ogbono soup. Ogbono soup is made with the seed of a mango, but it's called bush mango. So you eat the fruit and then dry the seeds, crack them open and take the inner seed. That's what we grind into powder and make soup with. It's called Ogbono soup. We cook it with pumpkin seeds, and usually it will be cooked with a lot of assorted, okay, assorted meats, fish, smoked meat, smoked all kinds of things. Yeah, all kinds of animal protein in it. Today I'm going to make it totally vegan. My meat substitute, I'm using mushrooms. I have a mix of shiitake and button mushrooms, which I'm already cooking. If you know how I cook, I always start with my mushrooms and let them sweat before I add anything else to it. These are the seeds. You grind them into powder. I'll show you what the powder looks like. That's already ground one. So I just kept this so I can show you what it looks like. Ogbono seed is very good for those who are trying to lose weight. Actually, I hear that it started making them in pills that people just drink for weight loss, like weight loss pills. But just cooking it in soup is so delicious, and it also helps you lose weight. The mushrooms have released all their water. I'm just going to go in with the onions. My onions have sauteed with the mushrooms. I'm going to put in the rest of the spices. Ginger and garlic, onion powder. I'm going to add some garlic, red pepper flakes. I always use oregano, and some sage. It's time to add some water to my pot. Some soy sauce for more meatiness. Liquid aminos for salt. And 1 miso cube. To give my soup a little bit of color, I'm going to use a little bit of palm oil, about a tablespoon. I'm going to cover this and bring it to a boil before I add the other spices. That's ground pumpkin seeds. I'm going to put some warm water in here and prep it to go into the pot. As soon as it starts boiling, I'm going to add it. So I've mixed my pumpkin seeds with a little bit of warm water to get them to this texture. So I'm going to put half of these in the pot. The rest I'm going to make lumps, like little balls. We like to see that in our food. And if you're trying to lose weight, just use 1 tablespoon of oil. That's sufficient. All that excess oil just defeats the purpose. The rest of it, I'm just going to drop it in like that. Even when the food is done, they stay whole. It's just pretty to see in the food. I'm going to cover this to cook for 10 minutes. You see my little lumps. It's time to go in with the ogbono or the ground mango seeds. I'm going to add a little bit of water. I cooked it for at least 15 more minutes. So it's been cooking for at least 25 minutes. I'm going to add some tanchet. Tanchet is the greens from the black pepper plant. So if you cannot find this came all the way from Africa. I'm sure you can find it. But when I didn't have it, I'll use spinach. Just a little bit of spinach. You slice it really fine. And you just add it at the end of your cooking like this. I'm gonna use some seaweed. This is wakame. It's gonna taste like I actually added some fish to it. I'm gonna cook this again just for 5 minutes and it will be done. It's done. You can see the lumps I made are still intact. So typically, ogbono soup is eaten with pounded yam. You can get pounded yam from the African store too. To make a pounded yam, you just need to put some water on the fire to boil, and then measure out the quantity of pounded yam flour that you want to use. My water is boiling. I'm gonna put in a pounded yam flour and then start stirring. Make sure you're eating more of the soup than the pounded yam because that's where the nutrients are. Have you subscribed yet? Please hit the subscribe button and don't forget to like as well. Thanks for always coming back and watching my videos. I'll do it like this and then add some warm water in there and let it cook. And then stir it again into a softer paste. It's been boiling. You see how it's already looking cooked? You just want to break it up now. You can start doing like this. It's not easy. So you just transfer it to a bowl like that and make a lump like that. Pounded yam is ready. Ogbono soup and pounded yam, delicious.